Well, g'day tubes, how's it going? So we got this new printer going here. It's just about to fire up. 198 at 200, and I'm building a large lid. I'll show you what for in a second here. I'm reprinting some tires, and the little 848N that we printed a while ago I gave to my dad for birthday present. Make sure this thing's gonna go right here. This definitely is a lot older technology printer. Let me tell you, this one is wow. This one's way nicer. I wish it was this size though. This is way simpler to use. There is so much crap you got to do on this. Just gonna get rid of that piece. So much crap you got to do on this thing to get it to work right. I still don't know if I got it working right, but I'll let it go for a minute. The setup on this was just brutal compared to this thing. But anyways, thanks for sending me this out. This is a nice big printer, and we can definitely do a lot bigger stuff on it. Oh, I don't like that. That looked like that screwed up back there. Yeah, like I say, the plate is so hard. You got to do all the leveling and stuff, and I just did it, and it doesn't look like it's right. You got to put a piece of paper under the nozzle, and then on here, and then level it that way, and then level these things, and it looked like it kind of screwed up the back there. I don't know, we'll let it go a minute maybe, but anyway, so yeah, back to the 8N here. This was the first project on the big printer here, and it didn't do too bad, but it created a lot of hairs, and I've already pulled a lot of the hairs off. So as you can tell, this one's going to be a lot bigger. I did a scale increase from what size it came in the pattern to 200%. So even the fenders here, I wish I had the other one here to compare, but the fenders are huge. Ooh, I don't know if I like that, what it's doing back there. Maybe you can kind of see it's missing the back there. For some reason the back here is really high, and I don't know why. But I'll let her go a little more maybe. So there's the rear tires. They're getting pretty big. I am reprinting these though, because I just don't like the way it did these. These were just the normal quality. I'm doing them high again. So for some reason that's the build plate side, and then this was, it didn't even finish it. So I don't know what was going on there, but anywho, that's the rear tires, and here's the rims. Big rims for it. And we've got the axle, and then the front axles, the seat, steering wheel. I got to pull all this stuff apart here though, unfortunately. It's going to be a bit of work. Yeah, I don't really like those. Oh, and there's can you be able to get through here? There's the hood and the lights. So it's all encased in the support stuff as well. I'm going to do some work here, I guess, and maybe take some of this apart and just kind of keep an eye on this other guy here and see what it's doing. Okay, so well, let's do this first, and I'll show you what I'm printing this. It's a lid. It's a lid. So I'll just put those out of the way for now. Get these rims off. Maybe. Gotta find the right spot. Sometimes you gotta warm them back up, I found too. There's also support stuff in here as well, so it might be interesting. Trying to get all this out of here. Ooh boy. This is gonna be fun. Pretty much need to take all that inside out. Yeah. A lot bigger scale though, isn't it? Pretty cool because I can scale stuff up in that program. I'm going to grab a pair of pliers here. Help rip stuff apart. Maybe. A lot of extra filament it's got to use for that, isn't it? Might need a screwdriver too. Screwdriver with crap all over it. Oh man, that's going to take a while to print this guy. So it does like an auto leveling kind of thing, but then you still got to go. It just basically tells it. Actually, that should have recompensated for itself there. Didn't seem to do that. Oh, there's going to be a lot of ripping apart here. Should come out once it comes out. It should come out all right. Once you get a holder in the right spot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just got to get the right spot. That basically is just to support that inner hub. So that's kind of cool. Then of course this is the solid pin. I tried 6 times to print this thing laying down because I wanted the strands to be going this way so it would be stronger, right? I had to print it upwards and it actually worked. I just did a solid rod, so it's actually fairly hefty on its own. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Need some refining on that yet, but we'll get this. I'll pull that here. But yeah, it's funny. You just got to find that one magical little spot, and then it seems to come out really good. So, what started building this lid that I'm working on, and I've got another piece to do too in the actual, I'll show you. Well, here, take a break from this for a sec. This is what it started out as, and this ended up coming out, it's going to be too small. So that's like a little storage box. I'll tell you what this is for now. It was for another project that I actually did for my stepdad too, which was a little box like this. Now this is kind of cool because I had to reconfigure this guy. This is to hold ammunition. He's got a little bit at home there he wanted a little box for. Let me just grab one. Okay, so this is originally what this was. This is a GoPro box. So you can put your GoPro in here, 2 batteries, and then a couple SD cards if you needed to. So I reconfigured it. I'm like, oh, that'd be all right. So I'll make that into there. I measured it, but the bullets didn't fit, so I had to reprint it. And got them another one done, but this is the lid for it. Now this lid I actually, because I wanted it to not, you know, close it and then rattle in there or whatever, so I made like another little lip inside of here, which actually worked out pretty good too. So, but what started all this lid thing we're printing now is I had to get some metric. You see the little hole there? It's bigger there than smaller there. I had to get some little metric. Let me grab one here. Little bolts, so you got to use these M20s or whatever, hang on, M4x20s I think they were. So they just thread in there, right, and that's your hinge, and then 2 up here, and then there's 2 latches. Actually that's their 2. I don't have the latches right at this moment, but so anyways, I ordered them off Amazon, these screws. And, ooh, I said on opening these. Ordered them off Amazon. And, this is actually supposed to be for this one. There you go. Ordered the screws off Amazon, and I get it. And I'll show you something here. This is interesting. I guess the frickin' Amazon guy just fired the thing at the, you know, in the package, and it blew all the lid all apart here. So they were all over the place in the package. So that's what we're printing, is a brand new box, kind of to resort these in here, because this thing's junk. It doesn't latch down, just real cheesy plastic, right? So that was a little kit I got for that other project that showed up like this, and it's like, holy crap, man, like really? Well, there's the little GoPro batteries. Let's go put them in here. I'll show you how they work in this other little box, which inspired the other box. So that was kind of cool. So these just go in there. in there, and then your GoPro, of course, in there, and then if you have extra cards, put them in there. Works out pretty good. So, fun times. That is going to be a while printing up there, so I guess we'll keep working here. Just doing this will be actually the top. I'm just not liking why it's so thin over there. I guess we'll let her go and see what happens. All right, so we'll keep working here. Like I say, you just got to find the right spot. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Gotta get through into the core of it here. I think there's only 2 of these to do. Oh, we might have just broke her out. Yeah, she's loose. There we go. Core out of there. That just helps support inside there. Now, you could probably get in here with your little guys here and cut the rest of this out, but it looks fine. You're not going to see that, so I guess I could have turned up the speed of that printing, but anyways, okay. I think it does the first layer kind of slow anyways. Awesome. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this thing right together today because I don't think I have enough glue. The glue I've actually got here it's not the best stuff. It takes forever, it seems. But so that's going that way. This one tire will go here. We'll just fit a little bit looser than I'd like. And the other tire goes here. That might have to get glued on, unfortunately. That's pretty cool. Barbells. Nice. Alright, these got to come off too. Looks like there's a little cavity in these. It's coming out though, so that's good. Yeah, that's better. That's more better. And see the color? I actually think I've got the actual right color for these now. The other one I used was a little darker. Let me grab it here. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it through the package here. Let me open this up here. Hopefully it doesn't screw up that lid too much. It's a fairly thick lid. It just might look funny on the one corner. But this is the color that I used before. And that's the color I'm using now. It's a little whiter, but I don't know which one looks better. I kind of like this one, but we'll see. Yeah, she looks. Ooh, this is going to be a lot bigger tracker. So I could scale this up quite a bit more yet, even, and print it on the new printer here, but I just want to kind of see how the lid prints here, because I wasn't super crazy how these printed, but there was something I didn't have checked in the settings, which was called filament retraction, I think it was called. Which it sucks when it goes from one thing to the next. It pulls the filament back a bit so it's not continuously kind of melting through and leaves a little string. That's what that was doing. So leaving strings. So this is called bone white. This one. What the heck was that other one called? I think it was off white or something like that. Not pure white, but it should look all right. Vacuum pack our lunch here for a second. Go. Vacuum packed. Alright. So, got to get these off of here too. There's a heck of a lot of support in there, right? Crazy. Crazy amount of support. So breaking the fenders too. See that? It looks kind of cool. Looks like a radiator. Nice. Gotta get it in the right spot. Leaving a lot of residue behind, that's for sure. Holy cow, that's a lot of wasted filament, but if you wanted that print to come out good, you're gonna have to, oh man. That might take a little bit of fine motor skill work for this stuff. I don't know if I can get a piece started and then of course, you probably won't see this on the tractor either, but I just don't particularly like the looks of that. But all right, I'll have to work on those after. That's going to take a bit of finagling. Again, you just got to find that right spot. There it is. Now, that really adhered down good, didn't it? Let's get this little piece off here. Good. Pull it out like an accordion. Look at that. Well, some of it come out, not super crazy looking good. This was all printed on the end, or this one, sorry. Well, that's, like I say, going to take some cleaning, but definitely adhered well. Even some good sandpaper will take that down. As much as that as I could. Now this is going to be the interesting one. There's the lights. I kind of did them together. One light. Oof. Two lights. Oh, we didn't break it. Thought we broke it there. And this is all infill in here. This is basically the only part we need is inside of here, so. Find the right spot again. Holy smokes, that's really stuck. Wow. This took quite a while to print this too, actually. The other one I did solid. This one I didn't do solid. Look at all the bits and pieces in there though. It looks like pretty cool. It's actually wrapping right around the front here. This might be real fun to get off of here. It's like Christmas presents, opening presents. And that's pretty cool. It's got the little fins in there. don't have to really take that part off though. Shred it. That's a lot of waste, isn't it? All to get this sweet 200% bigger hood. Get rid of some of this crap. Shrapnel. You actually can probably get a machine that you can melt this stuff down and remake this stuff again. But okay, that's again gonna need some work. Oh, now it's on the floor. It's slippery for some reason. Very slippery. Yeah, it's still gonna need a bit of cleaning. It's really stuck there actually, pretty good. I don't know what the best way would be to get this off, maybe just the knife. Might scrape under it. It's so slippery and I don't want to cut myself. Well, it definitely adhered well, that's for sure. Gotta say. I know, always cut away from yourself, right? Always cut away from yourself and don't use your teeth. Well, my mom always says, don't use your teeth. I got a lot of money in your mouth. Invested in your mouth. That's for opening packages and stuff. Don't use your teeth. Sorry, Mom, I'm still using my teeth. Alright, I think if I went over that with a bit of sanding paper. Blob right there. There we go. That's not terrible, I guess. There we go, a hood. Now, these, I already had to fix this guy once. I just grabbed it by that, and the way it printed it, it's all laying that way, so it just breaks real easy. So, there we go. Nice hood. We could put that rear axle, I guess, in too. Let me just clean up a bit here. These are lights. Okay. Oh yeah, they don't stay on too loose. Ooh, I could have done double wide rims and had like a dually guy. That'd be kind of sweet. Awesome. And we guess we could temporarily use these tires. Now they're a bit loose too. It's funny because the other one's the same as that one. The other ones were actually not too bad. And there's our little axles. They have to get glued in, unfortunately. And there. And there. Temporary front tires. Should have maybe tried those first. A little snug. Little snug. There we go. What about this guy? Quite as bad. There. Not looking so bad. She's gonna definitely need some glue here and there. And of course we got a seat here too. It's ready to go on, but I have to glue that on. And then a steering wheel. Which has a little bit of crap in the center here we gotta get out. Maybe. It's not fitting tremendously good in there. A little bit of overspray, we'll call it. There we go. That's pretty much it other than the lights. You just got to go on here. They glued in, of course, too, but 200% bigger. That's, whoa, lost my seat. But even the seat springs, that's kind of cool. Once you get that glued on, you'll be good. Gear shifter and everything. That's pretty darn cool. That came out pretty darn cool. Minus the fenders, of course, they need a bit more work yet, of course, you know, but they go on way down here. No, wrong way. This one, oh crap, there goes the seat. I just got to go on there and glue it on a little step down here, but it looks like it needs a little bit of cleaning. And it gets glued on, so that's kind of cool. There's a little step down there for this to fit on. Kind of, sort of thing. And then, of course, the whole thing needs glued together in the center too. But there you go, 200 times compared to like my screwdriver. You can get the idea, you know, it's really big. Or the little plier guys can even fit underneath, or the vacuum pump thing, you know, it's taller than the vacuum pump even. That's pretty awesome. I got a little bit of work to do yet on that, and I'll have to get fixing that, but not too bad. All right, that's it for today. I'm gonna just print up these, and then hopefully they come out a little better. I don't know, maybe I have to slow that down a bit, but looks like they've been all chewed up, you know. But Pretty sweet. Thanks again for watching. Catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.